the future more realistically when you hit a... Oh, now it's recording. And 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to the Cosplay Podcast, episode number 28. My God, I'm so pumped. We haven't done this show in a while, and I've got one of my pillars back. We've got Kristian, because the last show I did without you and... without you or Sophie, it just felt weird. Because I was just waiting for inappropriate snark and name dropping, and it's like, wait, isn't this... Oh.
I can bring that back.
Yes, and I'll then have to edit it out again.
On the last one, did you actually edit all the stuff I...
Thank you, I now have the appropriate put the censor bleep on it. No, I did actually, because it wasn't that long. Okay. But anyway, let's do things properly. Let's have some proper introductions. We have from the greatest place in the north, otherwise known as Liverpool. We have Hannan.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, coming from the beautiful south, we have Kristian Clarke from the south of Hampton. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. Currently dying. It's too hot.
Is it? I think it's alright.
I've got 2 fans on me and I was still dying.
Alright, okay, fair dues. I've got my air conditioning on, and so yeah, technically I've got the power of, well, fans that actually work because they actually cool the air as opposed to fans that do nothing but just push hot air around. Anyway, from the marginally better place known as Pool, we have Byrony Harris! Yay!
Hi everyone!
Sweet. And again, yeah, finally, I can actually say this properly now. Yes, this is an iconic episode, being 28. This was about the last show I did when I did a 28. I packed up and moved, but nope, there will be another episode after this. We'll probably do our post MCM report, which will probably be a very short show. But don't worry, it will be objective, because I'll probably just get Hannan back on, who will give me a far more fair review. Plus, you'll be on the Friday, innit, which is always the quietest day. But apparently, it's actually a full day now, isn't it? Friday, because before it was just we'll open up in the afternoon and just close sort of a couple of hours later.
Yeah, it
is.
I like the long Friday.
Yeah, it's more chilled and relaxed because more people are arriving there on the Friday, so you actually get to see the floor. Yeah, exactly.
There's also no weeks
because they're still in school.
And they can't afford 3 days.
Yeah, again, had I known Donnie Yen was going to arrive on a Friday, I would have booked that day off. But no, they suddenly dropped it on me last minute. So now I have to go on literally the worst day of any con you could ever go to, on the Saturday.
Ooh.
I shall die.
You will be fine. I pray for you.
Maybe.
These things are like, they expect you to be psychic about when these people are showing up as well.
Can I be honest with you? I prefer how MCM do their guests. They just announce them. The way showmasters do it is kind of getting annoying now, where we are going to make an appointment.
7 p.m. tomorrow.
We are going to make an announcement of an announcement. And you kind of think yourself...
No, that's LSCC.
It's, well, showmasters, it's still the same thing.
Showmasters only do one announcement. They do, the guest to be announced at 7 p.m. on such and such day, whereas LSCC would be like, oh, here's an announcement for when it could possibly be, and then the announcement is then announcing when it is actually going to be. So
yeah, but
they still haven't got any guests by the looks of it.
Yeah, but I just pray, don't you too, Bryony, that they come back to form, they bring the championship back. Silence, Kristian. We can be hopeful.
It's not going to be very likely though, to be honest.
It's 4 months away and they've hardly announced anything.
Well, like I said, we know. Okay, come on. We know this year is a wash, but maybe 2018 will be a better year. Come on, let's be optimistic. Come on, it was a good contest. Ah.
It was. Maybe if you show up and make a good impression.
You're using the right word. Was a good contest.
You know,
it's gone. It's gone.
I was planning to enter one year, but I was like, oh, it's gone. Oh, okay, bye.
Well, the good thing, Hannan, you didn't enter last year because that was a killer contest. The fact that even Kenny said, "Nah, man, I'm out."
I know. I seen like the pictures. I was like, yeah, no.
I think
sometimes you just know.
Yeah, I think somebody pointed out everybody that was in that contest has actually won something. There was no.
Nice.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if that was true with everybody, but it was like everybody there. It was literally a group of killers. It was. It was the definition of peak. I was thinking, oh. It was a great experience. It was still a great experience, though, because again, you were just thinking, and again, yeah, I don't know, without a doubt, that was pretty much the best contest of the UK. That was it, because you were just thinking how far some of those people travelled and stuff. Don't annoyingly. Not I would have won. I would have preferred if they kept the original prize, which was tickets and all expense paid to DragonCon. Instead, they decided to go to New York.
Yeah, I think well, I'm not being biased here, but
no, you can be.
Like I would say DragonCon was the better prize because I know they went to. I think New York was the Comic Con thing, where it's like strictly comic book, but DragonCon's got a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So I think you would have pleased more people with that one.
And you would DragonCon, you actually do props.
Yeah, because you remember. I think it's the only con where every year you see those like literally
bins.
plural bins of all those confiscated. I'm trying to think. Are they actually confiscated?
I like the confiscated tables. It's hilarious because you see like a real chainsaw, a real sword, a real shovel, and it's like, why do you not read rules?
Oh, you're foreshadowing.
You're only allowed cardboard and foam, and it's like that's a stupid rule.
Damn, that is true. Damn, you're foreshadowing the future topic we're doing. I like it. This show's on a great track. Damn, I miss doing this show. God damn it. Anyway, I think we should actually start talking about stuff now. God damn it. I'm going to save the best for last because obviously our international traveling cosplayer, Byrony, she can report what happened in the Cosplay World Masters. But let's start a little closer to home because this report is a little old now. But Byrony, I believe you're trying to decide which new flavour of Aloy you're making, isn't it?
Oh, I've decided now. I went for like a blue theme because I like the contrast with the hair, and I like making. It's going to sound really odd. I like making dead things, spoons and stuff. So I went with the Sickness Eater outfit, which is the one with all of the blue stranded skirt thing, and just like a dead robot on her head. And I was like, yeah, I can do that.
So is that going to be like a new scratch build? There's nothing you can reuse from your old outfit, but besides the bow, or even the bow has to be remade.
Oh no, I'm not touching that bow. That bow, it's staying as it is. No, it's completely from scratch because each one is completely different from like her main one, and I really like that because I like the variety they give you.
Ooh, sweet. Okay, that's sweet. And will that? Can you put together your because in theory you could have just re-entered your Skull Kid, but you decided to just make a completely new outfit for the World Masters, which we'll get to in a minute after we finish this section because yep, I'm a stickler for details. I like my formats. So will it take the same amount of time again? Was it 4 months, 3 months?
It was 3 and a bit months. It all depends on my living situation. Yeah, adult life is the best.
That's kind of important.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get it finished by September or October. Fingers crossed.
Sweet.
I don't have a pressmate this time, so it shouldn't be okay.
Okay then. Hannan, you've put down your Skyrim thing, haven't you?
Yes, I am getting far into the Nightingale arm build. I am on the last big build of the cosplay, so hopefully these 2 weeks you'll see a lot more progress, but I'm really happy with how it's coming far, so much better than I am with the Dragonbone armour.
It looks amazing, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I'm slightly worried about it, but it'll be fine. It will be fine.
Okay.
But yes.
It'll be good.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Coming from you, that's a very big compliment.
Kristian, can you now talk about that damn secret project that you've been keeping stum about?
No, can't still.
What? Whoa! What has been delayed so much? This will have to be.
It's called
I'll be
British
back in 2
weather.
seconds, guys.
It's called British Weather, and I'm not the one filming it, so I don't know what. They're still. I think they have to do reshoots and redo loads of other stuff. So I was like, that's cool. Don't worry me. So it may be like. Just ask me like in July, August. Maybe be out by then. I don't know.
Okay, safe. You stum. As per usual, I'm still working on the Monkey King, but I've got some progress. I've got my bracers. Studs. Yeah. Was it you or Sarah that cheated by using paper fasteners?
I think it was a bit of both of us. It was her idea. She used them and I used googly eyes.
Oh yeah.
These- Do you mean like these paper fasteners, like the butterfly clips?
Yeah.
And
They're amazing.
and
I
annoyingly
use them
my
all the time
camera's
with rivets.
oh, and annoyingly my camera isn't working. Show it up again. The cameras are now working. Quickly!
Butterfly clips. They're like the best thing ever for rivets.
Are they actually any cheaper though? Because it's like I mean,
I can get 100 for like 50p.
all right, that is bloody cheap. Because obviously I went to my
They're just cheap stationery. It's like, give me butterfly clips.
okay. Well, no, the thing is, me being me, because I'm an impatient git, I just went to the London trimming store, and I think I spent about 80 quid on like 600 quid's worth of, was it studs? It wasn't just studs, it was, fish and hooks. And somebody did point out to me, gee, Danny, if you actually just shop online, they're significantly cheaper. But me being me, it's a case of rather be able to look at the damn things there and buy them. And then, well, and then it turns out, no, these damn things are too damn big. So then I am forced to order them online, and it's like, oh, bloody hell, they really are cheaper online. I mean, it was I'm trying to work out exactly how much I paid for the London trimming company, but the case, me being a super wasteful of that, I would still pay the premium just because I can see what they are now and then, and I can get started because I've got the motivation and time now to get started. But the problem with these is I then discovered, oh, the studs are still too damn small or big, so then I have to wait another, I don't know, it starts to add up because it's like I've been working on this damn bracer for like almost a month now, and
It looks great. Honestly, it looks really good.
yeah, and it's still not finished because I now have to do the little buckley things. But I was just thinking to myself, gee, both you and Sarah, you just use paper fasteners. And I just thought, why?
We're super cheap.
Yeah, because I don't know how much more I'm going to need, because obviously there's going to be a lot more. And the other thing is his design, he doesn't just have round dome ones, he has pyramid ones, which finding them in certain sizes, yeah. So it's okay. And the other thing that annoyed me is when you order from different places, some are more gold than others. In matter of fact, some of them wasn't gold. I ordered gold, but it's like, no, that's silver. But it's a case of big. Well, no, the amount of trouble you have to go through just to get your £2 packet of studs does not merit the effort. You know what I mean? You might as well just order another pair.
Did you not buy a few of like ones that you really like and then cast them?
That would take a really, really bloody long time. I think I'll show on screen how many studs the Monkey King, the Donnie Yen Monkey King had, and I'm thinking that would take a really, really long time. So I'm just gonna have to accept there's gonna be some variations in gold, because some are more gold than others, but on the one hand, it does make the pyramid stand out anymore. But anyway, we've talked way too much about what we've been making. Now we get back to Liverpool. I want the report nonetheless. So, Hannah! Liverpool happened! That happened 2 months ago, didn't it?
It did, 11th and 12th of March.
So, apparently from what I've heard, everybody was saying that Liverpool was actually more happening than Birmingham weekend. Everyone was saying, nah, this ain't as good as Liverpool. So what can you say? Oh, full disclosure, you are working at, so you have a slightly biased opinion.
Well, I was helping at the table. I was actually at the cosplay table, so I was in my element. It was like I didn't have to look for cosplayers; they came to me, and I was like, yes. So the one thing I will say is that I noticed a lot more of local cosplayers entering in the masquerade.
Interesting.
And I like that because I could see, like, firstly get jealous because how young they are slash talented they are.
Ooh.
But the competition there was so brilliant, and the stage has been like improved as well. So it's like the Liverpool stage now is like the Manchester stage, and a lot more people can do a lot more on stage.
Oh, hold up. Stop the presses. Those are big words. We're talking about the same Manchester, that Mahoosive stage where I didn't even actually use most of the space when I did my four Assassins Monty Python act. Blood! Wow! Damn it! Why didn't anyone tell me? I would have actually made the effort of going to Liverpool. I'm actually baffled as to why I didn't go. Oh yeah, I think I was lazy, and I think I was still doing monkey training. Well, actually no, I think I'll just say I was lazy. Never mind. Yeah.
To be fair, we found out like a few days. So when they did the planning, they got like extra room. But we thought we got extra room as in the little stage is going to be in another area. But no, they just was like upstairs.
Ooh.
And being the second year of Liverpool and we getting a better stage, that's probably a very good sign.
Well, again, I know I definitely now got an extra date if I hopefully finish my damn monkey kit. I just realised.
So, I'm back. Sorry, the phone was going.
No, don't worry. There was just that was amazing timing. Just as I was about to say, then you arrived. I'm leaving that in the edit. Anyway, we're going back. We're finished with our what we're making section, and so Liverpool now has a Manchester grade stage, which I would have to say after. That is literally, in my opinion, I think that is the best stage in the UK for doing stuff.
Yeah. I even got the seal of approval from Penguin Dave, so he really liked it.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna definitely try to get down. Well, because again, I definitely need contests where I've got enough stage to do all my monkey stuff, and boy, do I need some space. And hopefully, hopefully I won't do too risky stuff, or I'll fly off the stage and I don't land into somebody. But anyway,
just take crash mats.
Yeah.
I think transporting that by the train is going to be a bit of a problem.
Just go to
You ship it to the hotel and then.
Yeah.
I'll just ship some crash. Do you know? Yeah, well, it's an important thing. So Liverpool now.
It's Liverpool. You need crash mats.
So Hannah, that's a good question. Is the contest because the MCM's own contest, they got a bit of a shaky reputation because obviously I remember winning one of the contests and I didn't get my prize until about 6 months later, I believe. Have they got a lot better at doing that?
I think they have. The organiser has found a new, better way of doing prizes, and they've got at Liverpool. I can fully guarantee that all the winners, they got their prizes.
Oh, just there and there.
So you only had to wait 6 months. I had to wait like 10.
Oh! Okay. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, because it's
Has
like...
Sarah got hers yet?
I don't think she's...
No.
Oh, dear.
I don't even think she's trying now. I know which... Sarah's your friend, isn't she, Bryony?
Lily Saki cosplay?
Little Sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was promised. She
Photo
got,
shoots, wasn't it?
Yeah. She qualified for Euro cosplay, so she got a photo shoot and a Coscraft voucher and one of those little trophies. So they gave her everything else apart from the photo shoot.
Oh.
It seems a bit weird paying for photo shoots because there's just so many really good, talented photographers like my man Chapman Lee. Yep. Shout out to that recent Chirrut photo shoot. That was magic. That was magical. Yep. Sorry, tangent again. But it's like it's. I mean, we can all speak for this. Isn't it amazing how photographers, they manage to make your outfit actually better than they actually look in real life? It's like, wait a minute, my outfit does not actually look that good. How the hell is that possible? It's
Magic.
like, yeah, it's like It's like my crappy warbler sword actually might look like it might hurt somebody. But no, seriously, I don't know. That just seems a bit weird, paying for photo shoots, and
I know that's quite big in America.
well, I
Like
think
there's, paying for photo shoots. I know it's done a lot in some American cosplay scenes, only because they're the best of the best. But again, like you said, Chapman, food for cosplay. I'm just trying to think. Oh,
well, no, correction, Chapman Lee, he's LP cosplay, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
Or photography, yeah.
All the cosplayers that have, all the photographers that come up and take pictures and post it, like, they're so skilled, and they're like, nah, I'm not skilled. It's like, dude, you are, you made me look beautiful.
Okay, sweet. So, damn, we're gonna get back on that train of thought. No, it was a good side rail because, again, I don't know, it just feels weird paying for. I mean, I got no problem paying. Theoretically, if I finished my Monkey King, and there was a super, killer photographer, I would pay whatever is deemed reasonable rate. Which, funny enough, I did an episode on a while back, and I think it was like 70 or so quid or something like that. Studio hire and that. Yeah, I got no problem paying for that if I get for that. But it's like some people, women do it out of the kindness of their own hearts. And again, it's still money on them. They've got to travel down, stuff like that. I know, it just seems a bit weird, but definitely for sure. If it was really quality and it was worth paying for, then indeed. But like I said, Liverpool. Liverpool was just swell then. Was it? Was the numbers again? I think you might have talked about this before. Were they comparable to something like Birmingham, or bigger, or a little bit smaller?
I couldn't really say. Obviously, Birmingham is a lot bigger. I found that Birmingham a lot busier than Liverpool, but I don't know if that's because it's all inside. Where Liverpool, you've got like the two halls, you've got the main hallway that leads you into the hall, and then you have outside, which is very vast and spacious. So I don't know if it's because of that it seemed less, but I know that the weekend tickets were all sold out for Liverpool. So I don't know. I would say Birmingham seems a bit more busier.
Interesting. Okay. Well, in that case, I definitely will if I need to head up to Liverpool. Definitely buy early then. Sweet.
Yeah, I would recommend it.
Excellent.
And we could stay in the Liverpool Euro Hotel.
Oh yeah, you were mentioned. Oh yes, another in joke for all those that aren't aware. We way back. Oh God, was it 2 years ago now?
I think it was.
Yeah. There was this. I hasten to call it a hotel, but there was this accommodation. No. Again, I would even hasten to call it that.
Yeah.
Called the Euro Hotel, which had a big hole in the wall. In fact, I don't know if you still got that picture staring at said hole in the wall.
I don't think I had it. I think I might have uploaded it on Facebook, so I'll try and find it. But I claim full responsibility for that. But in my defence, I am usually really good at picking out hotels for cheap. And I was like, oh, this looks quite nice. And then the door didn't even lock, and we were like, oh, I don't usually sleep with socks on, but in that case, I did on that night. We that was a magical night. I used my suitcase as the door locker.
It was. Again, I hasten to use the term hotel. It was like literally some slumlord brought a load of houses, and it was the fact that the reception was within one door, and then you had to like walk across
and try and find your hotel, and we're like, where? It was like, oh, just go down that road. It's like, no. It's like, show us where we need to go.
And that was before we were running up a meter on a cabbie that got lost.
Yeah. So that was a fun night.
Like I said, the wonderful adventures of cosplayers, all for cheap accommodations, and because of a Showmasters event. And was that one wrapping? I don't know if that was the one that was wrapping around the building, or if that was the one the next year that wrapped around the building.
I think it was both.
Yeah, I can't. They all tend to do that. So typical. Anyway, we've delayed it for now. We've now onto the main event, Byrony. Let's talk about this Cosplay World Masters, and wow, where do we begin? So Portugal. You never been before then, or you've travelled there or something like that?
I've never been abroad before, apart from going to Portugal. So it was
What?
It was an experience.
You've never been abroad before? I mean, okay, in all fairness, no, I can't I can't say I'm much better, because I didn't even leave this country until I was like 32, which was in 2013, even though my birthday was on August, but still. So, yeah. Okay, so interesting thing about Portugal. Apparently, they actually speak decent English down there, from what I heard.
They do. They're actually really polite about it. They start talking to you in Portuguese, and then when you give them like the weird, confused stare, they go, "English, English," and you're like, "Yes, please." And then they talk like fluent English, and it actually made me feel quite guilty because I couldn't speak any of their language.
No, don't worry, don't worry, Byrony. You're English. You expect the whole world to speak your language. That's the thing. Okay. So where do we begin then? So what was the venue like then? Because you were uploading some pictures, and it looked quite big.
It was massive. Did you want me to start like on the Friday and just go through the days?
Oh yes, please. Because so it was a multi-day event, like a 3-day event or a 2-day event.
It was a 3-day event, but
Oh, wow.
the Friday you travel up there. You don't get to pick your plane journey. Somebody, Kristian's favourite person, picks the plane ride for you. We had one that arrived at I think it was 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and they organised a like city tour for you at 3 o'clock, and we were trying really hard to like make it on time so we could do it, but we got delayed at the airport, and then they didn't pick us up from the airport, so we got stranded a little bit. And then someone picked us up, because they didn't tell us like who it was or what they looked like or anything, so we were just kind of like bumming around in the airport. The lady then got lost on the way to the hotel.
Oh dear.
But we got there and we found out rehearsals were at 6, and at this point it was 5, and we hadn't had any lunch or any tea or anything. So I had to unpack everything super quickly. What?
Excuse me? Rehearsals? On a Friday?
Yeah, you get all of Friday into... I think it went on until 2 in the evening. Everybody gets, as long as they want, rehearsal time. It's insane.
Oh, that's curious. I appreciate that they actually do give you rehearsals, because, most contests, you just turn up, you do your thing.
Yeah, they took us down, they gave us a tour, and when you're in costume, you weren't allowed to go onto the floor, because they didn't want to ruin the surprise.
Oh, okay.
But I'll get to that in a minute.
Okay, I need to sit down more comfy then. Bloody hell, this sounds... we may have to leave the end section now. Wow, interesting. Okay, no, go ahead. This is really fascinating.
So rehearsals actually started about 8:30, 9, and they did it in the show order of people, and there was 18 people. And the first 2 people took about an hour each to find their audio and set their props up, because they didn't give anybody any time to set anything up. So
ouch.
It was good if you were the last people, because you had ages. If you were the first people, you had no time. And it was a really nice experience actually, because we were all just sat around watching everybody else and clapping and cheering for each other. But you couldn't leave until your rehearsal was done. So people were leaving as other people were going on. And I think mine, because I was halfway through, mine was at like 11.
At night?
Yeah, at night, yes.
Oh no! We've lost Hannah!
She's back.
Oh, Hannah, you there?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. Great. As you were saying, Byrony, oh dear, this, I hope this story gets better, because I was thinking, oh dear. Go on, Byrony.
They didn't give you any food either, so we were living off Haribo at this point.
Haribo? What?
To make it worse, someone ordered pizza and they walked past us with the pizza and we were like, no, come back. So
oh dear.
Was at 11, and then we could go home. We could go back to the hotel, which is like a 15-minute walk, and not to be like all dramery and stuff, but we'd never been like to this to the city before.
Well,
so we got a bit lost at midnight in the city centre, but we made it back, and then we were told that you have free breakfast at 7, but you had to be at the event at 7:30. So you have to have a super quick breakfast, but you can put like, your wig and stuff on, but you can't put your full costume on because you can't let anybody see your finished costume. So everybody was like kind of like half dressed, all of these crazy wigs that were like semi-ready, and we got to the event and they put us in these dressing rooms, which are kind of like, they were like school bathrooms.
Whoa.
Like the lockers that were all down the wall and everything was echoey, and you could hear the other like people in the other dressing rooms. And broken toilets. That was great.
Wow.
You get there and then they split you into 2 groups. So the first group gets judged while the other group goes to a photo shoot, which I really liked because you're not all like waiting around. But the judging was really weird. They told you that there were 3 judges, but when you went into the room, when I went into the room, there was 6.
Oh.
That's a lot of judges.
And I didn't know who was the actual judges and who was like the organisers. And they were all asking questions, so I was like, okay, I'll just say everything. And they didn't. The thing that bugged me, because when I judge, I like to get like into people's costumes and like look at seams and stuff and get really close. They wouldn't move from the desk, so I made a point of. I think I actually sat on their desk to show them everything. Yeah, but you could have as long as you wanted with them. They weren't really strict on time.
Oh dear. Okay.
But the room wasn't soundproof, so you could hear everything.
Oh.
And then once judging was over, you have to take your costume off. You could stay in the dressing room if you wanted, but you have to wait, I think it was like 6 hours for the performance part.
Oh.
So everybody took their costumes off and went around the show. We went back to the hotel and we went to bed. And then you have to come back for 4 o'clock, put it all on again, and then you do this show at 5. But it was really good. They need to warn people. Like, you need sleep and you need to bring food because they don't like provide you with food and water.
Are you sure it was good? Because this, I don't know. You're not suffering from Stockholm syndrome, are you, or something?
Okay, so the community side, all the other cosplayers, being with them and stuff was amazing.
It always is.
Was really bad. The people that the stage ninjas and the stage master, they were really, really good and really helpful. And there was a lot of people, like, I get stage fright, so
really?
They were really like, yeah.
You couldn't tell on the stage.
Okay, because I was gonna, through the power of post-production, I'm gonna slap that video of your performance right about when I get this video set up so I can commentate it. Damn it. No, keep going until we get to that bit. Go on.
I usually make costumes where I'm either fully covered in makeup or I have like a bird head, so people can't actually see me. So that's fine. But this time I was just wearing like a red wig, and I felt a bit
self-conscious.
Self-conscious and nervous. But
Exposed.
the stage is really high. Like it's quite high of the London one. And the judges are way out in front, and all of the audience are really high up in the stands. So if you had something small, like say people who make props that have all of those like confetti that comes out of them when you like put something into something, if you know what I mean, you wouldn't be able to see it. So I think it's good that they had the video.
Okay.
A lot of people had really good videos as well compared to the other years, with all like video effects.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was about to say because I don't know if they've changed the rules now, because I don't know if that was made clear, because it was like in Manchester you weren't necessarily allowed to use the projector, even though I saw some acts clearly did. But this time around I noticed a lot of people were making use of the projectors. As a matter of fact, I think everybody was this time around, because the right, a bit of a spoilers, you didn't end up placing, did you?
No.
No, but the person that did win, it. Again, we're going badly. We're going badly or out of order. We'll probably get to that bit in a minute. But anyway, through the power of post productions, yep, Byrony's acts, thanks to the video by Otaku PT, and here we go. So yeah, you were given a time limit of like 2 minutes, because I've noticed these videos. Yeah, your props now being set up right now, and yeah, that is a very massive bow. Bloody hell!
It's really heavy as well. I feel like my left arm is like really strong now.
Oh yes, well you've okay. Forced to do your sort of your Cosplay World Summit style little video, because you brought British tea. You did the tea stereotype.
I did. And I thought, nah, maybe not.
Well, if you got stage fright, it was like, well, what is that person doing? but like that, yep, and yeah. So you did the video in that yourself, then. So. Mm-hmm.
They let you do whatever you want with the lights as well.
Ooh.
You can robe if you wanted to. Lights as well, which I thought was really good.
So
Have on full strobe.
So did you ask for the god rays? Because I'm seeing a lot of god rays.
I didn't. I asked just for white, but then they was like, "Oh, we'll just make it fancy for you." And I was like, "Okay."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. And yeah, that's an interesting thing. You don't actually hook an arrow, because when I was doing that with Connor, I just had to quickly make the arrow drop out of sight, or just hold on to it.
Yeah, because spoiler alert, I shoot an arrow into the screen. There wasn't a way I could quickly hide the arrow if I put it in the bow without looking super obvious. So I was just like, I'll just pretend I have one.
Okay, we're getting that bit now. It's one of those watches, I believe. No, not a watcher, is it? It's one of those.
It's
Thunderjaw.
Ah, that was it. Ah, and yep, that's the nice little cha-ching. Like
I
that.
spent 3 days making that effect look like as good as possible.
Did you use After Effects or derivative of After Effects?
After Effects. I got a free trial. I still my student ID, so I was like, yes.
Yeah, I need to sign up to the cloud again, because I miss using proper Premiere and After Effects. Because yeah, like I said, I went to massively off topic. You went to Bournemouth, didn't you, to do animation?
Yeah.
Do you know? I don't know if I did this joke before, but do you know how many people when I was in Southampton said, "Oh, I study at the Solar Institute." Oh, you failed to get into the University of Bournemouth. No, I actually applied for the Southampton Institute. The number of times, every time I said I'll study animation, and they said, "Oh, you failed to get into Bournemouth University." But no, you legit got in. So.
Yeah, go me.
But yeah, that was a pretty interesting act, and again, because the thing I like about your act is you were actually in character. Where this might be a bit of a controversial decision. It was quite weird. The person that ultimately won it, I think he did Clegane from Game of Thrones.
He did, yeah.
I mean, by all accounts, the outfit did look very legit, but his act was incredibly out of character, which I find a bit weird, because I think a lot of contests, especially down our way, I'm pretty sure London Super Comic Con, they did reward marks if you were staying in character, if you were like true to character. His act was, I don't want to say he did a Kenny where, you just randomly break into dance, even though that is a thing in cosplay at the moment, because that did happen. Ironically, at LSCC, where half our acts, people were just breaking into random dance.
And then Leon got really pissed.
Oh yeah, because he was there judging, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was judging. He was like, nope, not enough.
So yeah, so yeah, I just find it I find it a bit weird, because I guess this does explain that not all contests are run the same. And the other thing I noticed, because I think we obviously the first show that we did together, Byrony, we were complaining that there's this massive bias against cloth versus armor, but yet the person that won it was armor. The person that placed second was actually armor, and I think the Zelda one that was third, well, I mean, that wasn't armor, but still.
To be fair to him, he made his own chainmail, and he made his own shoes, and he made his own metal armor. That's not Warbler, that's metal.
Okay, that is literally
Portugal heat. Jesus, stop that.
Okay, that is literally metal, as in that is really metal. God damn.
He made the most beautiful sound when he walked.
Chink, chink.
Jiggle, jiggle.
Oh man, he's got his own. What do you call those places? It's not a foundry, is it? Is it a foundry? Is it a workshop?
Forge.
I think he told me that his dad was like a blacksmith or something.
Oh, just like that. Blacksmiths still exist.
Well, but anyway, sorry. Getting back to Portugal.
Yes. They judge it differently as well. So it's 60-40, so 60% costume, 40 performance.
Okay.
They judge you on accuracy, difficulty, and how much you look like your reference image. So I thought it was good, but it's also a bit weird because, unless you are a lookalike, you're never going to get full marks in that category.
So
that is quite controversial, yes.
Game win. Did you look anything like Clegane?
He looked alright. I wouldn't say.
Was he 6'5" and half a burnt face?
Did he have a big face?
Was it prosthetics? I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Oh, he didn't burn himself.
Wow, that's commitment to your craft.
You never know.
Oops, sorry, got to turn off my aircon because it's, I think, just getting a little loud. Yeah. Oh.
And then for performance, it's can't remember. I think if you hit your marks basically, and audience interaction played a key part as well. I think, but I can't remember the details.
Okay, I'm not hating because. Yeah, that obviously, as you were saying, because we're watching on a YouTube video that's been bloody, grainy and whatever, and you're up close. Yeah, that was a proper metal outfit. And now I'm going to rewatch that again and think, oh.
Did he at least eat chicken?
Sorry.
Did he at least tell anyone to fuck off?
No, he kicked Charmander though.
Oh.
What did Charmander represent?
Doesn't
Fire! Duh!
Oh.
He hates fire.
You could have just built a fireplace.
Well,
He had a fireplace and he kicked it and it went off stage
Well-
and hit the station.
well, no. Actually, that was a trick. I think it was the person the person that placed second because they did a Skyrim armor, and again it was. Yeah, this is a bit weird because again we were complaining before. My God, armor doesn't get enough, and it's like, oh, lo and behold, armor wins first place, armor wins second place. And it was like, I was thinking the person that did the Skyrim one had a nice little flame-like effect with the, with these little lanterns that push these little blankets, but they're lit, so they give the flame-like appearance. That's quite clever.
She was there as well. She was his helper.
Ooh. So they knew each other. 1-2. Wow, this scene really is tiny. Mm.
And second place went to Denmark. She did Twilight Princess Zelda.
Oh, that's the second one, yeah.
That oh my god, that dress, it was movie quality. It was beautiful. And she like hand embroidered it as well.
Wow.
Hand embroidered. Wow.
I felt really sorry for her because she overslept in the morning because obviously super late night, getting up super early. So she missed her judging. But they said like, oh, it's fine, just get ready and we'll just judge you when you're ready because, you know, you have to wait 6 hours anyway for the show. So she was getting changed and she was obviously, you know, when you get to that point where you've spent so long making it and like a tiny little thing breaks and you're like really close to like just throwing it off.
Yes.
Yeah, been there.
One of her like beady braid thingies around her waist broke and all the beads went all over the dressing room.
Oh no, poor girl.
But we, being the lovely community that we are, we all like found them for her and then we were all putting them on like her dress as she was putting the rest of it on.
Ah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
She once it was on, it was like a genuine like moment where she's like, ah, and it was really nice. We were all there with her, and we were like, right, you go to judging, and you nail that judging.
Oh.
So it was cute. And third place was Brazil. And she had the best Kerrigan costume I've ever seen. Like her wings came out. And they weren't like so big that they tower over her. And she didn't tell anybody that she had lights in her costume. So when it got to a really like dramatic part of her performance, she pressed a button in her hand and all of the lights came on and she had like LEDs in her eyes and it was amazing.
Wow.
You can't really see it on the video very well and it's a shame. But like it was all like done on her chest so it like was in her veins and stuff. I think it was even in her wig. And the best thing was, like, she could actually unzip that costume and take it off in, like, 10 minutes.
Nice.
Brazil. Okay, that's a good... Okay, let's talk about how many countries were actually involved, because I was a little bit skeptical why they called it the Cosplay World Masters when I just saw nothing but mainly European events, because I don't, as far as I'm aware, there's no USA or something like that, or even something as far as Japan or, you know, a Far East country. So what countries were on show there? From off the top of your head.
Off the top of my head. Mostly European countries. Brazil. Hang on, let me just go into the Facebook page, actually.
No worries. Much editing later!
Squirtle.
Okay. Poland, France, Latvia, Czech Republic, Portugal, Denmark, the Netherlands, Finland, Bulgaria, England. It was England, not the UK.
Interesting.
Belgium, Lithuania, Switzerland, Portugal again, Turkey, Spain, and Romania.
So, but you said there was Brazil, so that just seems weird.
And 2 people from Portugal.
2 people from Portugal. Yeah, because that was the other thing. It was all singles, wasn't it? There was no groups.
I don't understand why there were 2 Portugal people, but...
Well, if it's held in their home country, I guess they're just trying to...
2 qualifiers.
I guess they just wanted to double... Well, to be honest, it's their own damn contest. It's like, in theory, if I was to hold a contest, I would.
They should do it like the Eurovision, and just have really weird voting system.
No, Kristian. No, Kristian. We're gonna save that to the end if there's enough time. I know we said we were going to talk about that, but still. Yeah, why the hell did they keep repeating it in French afterwards? But anyway,
it's dramatic.
It definitely is. So, what were you thinking about the standard of quality? Because there were previously entered the World Cosplay Contest. Again, I was given the misimpression that people just won by just turning up. That some people, because stuff. So, what was the quality like in your opinion? Because, you know, having entered quite a lot of prestigious, pretty much all the best ones in the UK. What did you think then?
I would say that it's on the level, this year was on the level of Euro Cosplay. There were some really, really good people and some very, very good skits. Like one of my favourites was the French skits she had her own. She was Killer Frost from Injustice.
Oh, the Injustice one, cool.
She had like her own freezer chamber, I think it was. And she had like an iPad on the front, which had like a heart monitor on it. And then she came out and she like did like all the like the hair whips, and then she had these cardboard ice tops. If she stepped on them, they would come up as she was doing like a spell, like moves.
Clever, damn.
Really good.
I'm gonna have to look that up now. Sorry.
Same.
Sorry, what country did you say that was?
France.
France, okay.
Let's see.
Oh, sweet, okay. I'm gonna have to look that up then. So, anything else? Would you generally agree that those that, well, I think we already said it, but would you generally agree with that the people that won it should have won it, or were there anybody other noticeables that you might have remembered?
I 100% agree with the winners. What we do sometimes, me and Sarah, is we like to pick our own like winners. Like we do our own top 5.
Okay, this is cool.
The people that won were in our top 5.
Okay, good.
But I'm not to like, because I said like a lot of negative things about it. I would definitely recommend it. It was so much fun, and we had like a massive after party after we took our costumes off for the second time. It was like a massive after party in a Portuguese place. Yeah, because they don't go to bed until like I think like 3 in the morning. It's crazy.
Wow.
Oh, that sounds positively Dragon Con like. Excellent.
We were all shattered, but we still gave each other like what we do is the same with Euro cosplay. You bring something from your country to give to everybody else.
Tea.
So I bought sweets and London postcards and stuff.
Oh.
We got like a lot of we got like Belgian waffles and
Ooh.
chocolate, lots of chocolate.
Swiss chocolate.
But yeah, I would definitely.
Sounds amazing.
And if I would definitely do it again in like 2 years or something.
2 years. You're gonna need a year to you're gonna need a year to recover from that then.
I don't want to do it like next year. Oh, it's me again.
Okay, that's well, that's kind of sad. It kind of just sounds atypical. In the case of, I can't help but think the cosplay community is wonderful. If sadly most of the time the competitions aren't. Well, as you were saying, the organisation, whether our prizes don't quite arrive, even though. I don't know. That's an interesting school of thought. In theory, I would still enter a contest even if there was no prize. Just, it was just a
For bragging rights.
I would just say. Well, I mean, I guess in theory that is one of the elements, but it's just a case of no. It's just an objective. It's the same way. Why do you play a computer game? You want to win it.
In it to win it.
And Hannah drops out again. And Hannah reappears.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
The phone is better for audio, but it cuts out, and the laptop lasts longer, but the audio's rubbish. So I'm like,
no, fair enough.
Well,
Well, yeah.
doing well. Only half an hour breakouts.
No, that's fair. No, that's fair enough. No, that's fair enough. But anyway, oh damn. You just derailed my train of thought. But well, okay. Kristian was saying, yeah, bragging rights. But no, in theory, I don't know. Because I guess that's a weird topic in itself. I probably should have put it on the docket. But what is actually a worthy prize in cosplay? Because it was quite weird hearing how a lot of people. Well, maybe, but it was quite weird hearing how a lot of people at Dragon Con didn't bother entering the contest because they didn't actually think the prizes was worth their time to that. Because admittedly, there was only one cash prize, which was $500, which I won last. And I'm thinking to myself, that's roughly £350, which that's not the most in cosplay. Because I think in one of the Euros, can't remember now. Was it Kenny or someone? He won £800. I know Amanda won something like 500, or was it 400 or something like that?
No, I don't know. I think she got cosplay vouchers.
Did she?
Yeah, craft
Oh.
I want money in a crown.
And you want people to put the crown on you, not you.
Yes.
You do it yourself.
I
And-
never enter a competition to win it. I always have the hope of winning, but winning
A bonus.
Yeah, like a bonus. Friends I have right now, like you, Danny, and Hannah, I've met you at Masquerade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the camaraderie. Yeah, the term. Yeah, it is quite a cool experience when you do it to go to that place backstage. So you get to talk to the cosplayers and I definitely will say one of the best things about doing the Dragon Con Masquerade was. Yeah, I know. I keep talking about Dragon Con. I know I am proper deriding, but guess what? It is really that bloody good, and it might not be because I won it. They gave me a sack full of money, and I won't shut up
Just
about
not
it.
money, a sack full of money.
But
Cocaine-ridden money.
But no, this year I'm planning to enter into Manchester's Masquerade. I don't know if it's going to be Euro or just play Masquerade, but that
Probably
is
both.
that is literally my only goal. Is because last year was a bit terrible with costumes and I didn't get anything done that I wanted to. My only goal is to complete one costume and enter it into Masquerade / Euro, whatever I decide. It doesn't matter if I place, if I get a judge's award. I just want to do that because I miss it. I miss going behind stage and chatting to people and
of course.
being like, oh, what did you like? You talk shop
Yeah,
behind
yes,
stage,
yes.
and you're like, oh, what's that? What did you do for that? And then you pick up ideas with other people, and I absolutely miss that. So that's the only thing I want to do this year. I don't even care if I even place. I just love Masquerade for that because that's how I met Bryony in Masquerade, and I met you in November, and then I officially met her at Manchester with Dave, Penguin Dave.
Maybe hopefully this year they'll actually find your theme tune so that the audience won't have to sing it for you.
I have.
Yes.
When we get off the thing, because I want this to be a secret, I have the best plan for Masquerade because I can't do what I had planned for the Dragonbone armor for the Nightingale. So I have something that might work, but I won't tell on the stream just because I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Please try for your
Oh, it's frozen again.
Yeah, either Euros or... Oh, and she's gone again. Don't worry, she'll be back in a couple of seconds.
BMBN.
I don't know if we're going to leave this in, but...
BMBN.
Oh dear. Oh, now she's back.
Yay! I've moved into the front room next to the modem, so I should be fine.
Okay. No, I don't have to say, no, definitely just go to the Manchester in general, just because even if regardless if it's the Euros or the Open contest, you've got a lovely stage, and that is so important because I think you could definitely attest to this, can't you, Bryony, that just getting a good stage in itself is an achievement, because Showmaster give you a picnic table. I'm thinking to myself, how crap is that if you're a Space Marine? Oh.
They don't go on the stage.
No, they just fall flat on their asses, and yeah, I've seen enough Showmasters event that has happened.
Take up too much room.
Yeah, well, yeah, but that's still that's stifling your creativity. What if you want to be a Space Marine? You need the space.
I knew it.
Go to space then.
What a lovely diplomatic answer, Kristian.
There was a guy at.
You want space? Go to space.
There was a guy at London, the Showmaster thing in London, and he's the most sweetest guy ever. And he was in a Space Marine, and he entered, and he couldn't even go on stage or walk between the audience. So he had to literally come on stage, come out.
That wasn't.
Like, hello, that's me, and then come off, and then him trying to get down using the elevator. He was just in such good spirit.
That wasn't, was it Dave Roth, or was it the Essex cosplayer, the Chaos Space Marine?
Yes, that's him.
Oh,
Oh,
So
that just
lovely.
reminded me of Showmasters. Let's wait, 2015 summer at LFCC at Olympia. Yeah, and there was a Hulkbuster. And
yeah, and he fell flat on his ass.
He literally fell straight forward, and I was like, because I was at cosplay, I was at the I was on Laura Sindell's desk eating cake, and all of a sudden I just see Hulkbuster go, "No," and I was like,
Oh, come on, phone.
what? I was like, it was, and everyone was like, oh, that's not good. And it looked like he actually injured himself because obviously, like, his legs, like, it literally fell flat 'cause he hit the stage, and it's like, oh, so cringe.
I was actually thinking of going to London Film and Comic Con in July.
Oh dear.
Yeah, what's your opinion?
Don't doing. It's not. It's. If you're going for, go for guests, because let's face it, that's what showmasters are good at. They're good at getting guests. But if you're a cosplayer, probably not, because their stages are they're just appalling. I mean, it's. I think, university, I've yet to find people that will actually say showmasters do good events. It's just.
They used to, many years ago.
But I mean, if you're going for a guest, then yeah, because they have excellent guests. There's just no denying them. For Christ's sake, I am going to bloody MCM on a Saturday because they have just because of Donnie Yen. So go for a guest. But as an actual cosplaying event, and especially in our last show. No, if you're going to do a cosplay act, then you're going to have to plan for being on a picnic table, literally. So probably not, and because especially if it's at Olympia, there's just not really any. There's just especially for the photo shoots, you would have to leave the building and then find local locations, and it's you see what I mean. This is where you have your problem now, as opposed to at least with XL, there are kind
Grounds.
of. Yeah, the grounds outside, if they haven't been, gated off and they look like Checkpoint Charlie. Yeah, actually, you do think about it. Cons. Why do we go to cons now? Because they are just. Because you can understand.
It keeps the weaves away.
If only it's just that you kind of think about it. They are a nightmare to do photo
it keeps
shoots.
dirty peasant weaves away. Who can't afford MCM.
Almost. But, my recommendation, at least, it's good if you're going for an actual reason. If you're going as an actual cosplay, no, don't. That's my...
Also, Showmasters went shit after they got Stanley.
But in all its fairness, I'd rather go to a Showmasters event than an Anime League event.
No.
Politics!
If I was forced to choose one, if I had, like a gun against my head and said, you have to choose one of these stupid cons to go to. Choose one. I'll go to Showmasters. Easy.
If someone put a gun to my head and go, you have to go to Anime League, I'll take the gun and I'll shoot myself.
Byrony, wasn't it a great thing you were completely ignorant of all this?
Well, it's finished now, so I can say what I want.
Or maybe.
Okay, fair Yeah, I knew I'd have to be using that censoring bleep now.
No, you're calling the next Donald Trump of cosplay.
Fake news.
Yeah, Kristian, this is the bit where I explain to the audience why you've just got beep, beep, beep. You basically turned into the road. You've basically turned into the Roadrunner at this point. Thank God I don't do.
I can just carry on spewing. I don't mind getting beeped.
This is the reason why I don't do this show live. Because I used to do show live, but it's like I don't know. I prefer, it's basically quality of life. I get rid of the long, awkward silence, the fact that Hannan keeps dropping out the calls, even though I might just leave that bit. Even though I might just leave that bit in where we do the Manamana song, because that's just funny.
BMBM.
Anyway, I think Cosplay World Masters, it was great, thanks to the cosplay community, if not the organisation, because that just sounds...
Like Anime League.
No, I just want to double check. Are you sure you had a good time?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I feel like whoever qualifies in the following years, I need to warn them.
I would hope so, because I never heard this.
Food.
I would.
Take food, take water, be prepared for like long wait times.
Okay.
Take a portable pillow.
Okay, because that's quite shocking. I wasn't expecting that, because I was. No, that just sounds really horrific. Bloody hell, that just sounds like the worst thing ever. I'm sorry. I'm just processing it right now. I'm thinking, what?
No, honestly, it was great. I think actually one of the funniest things of that Saturday was when me and Sarah came back, because we came back early to put everything on so we didn't get caught up in the mad rush. We went into the dressing room and like, there were like 3 cosplay boyfriends. They were just asleep.
Do you know what? I like the sound of that, Cosplay Boyfriends, because I remember I used to be part of the fighting game community, and obviously it was the other way around. You'd have the fighting game girlfriends who obviously they did not care that their boyfriends were playing Street Fighter. They were just off in the corner playing Puzzle Bubble, because for whatever bizarre reason, girls are expected to play puzzle games. But ever since I entered the cosplay community, no, they play Skyrim.
Skyrim.
So they were fake. They were definitely fake gamers. They play Skyrim. They play Zelda.
I love Skyrim,
Well, there you go then.
and I'm not a gamer.
Well, I don't know if you play Skyrim. I technically think you're a gamer, because do you know how many hours you have to sink into that damn game?
Too many.
I've just learned that you do not touch their chickens.
You kill all the chickens. You kill all the chickens.
Are we talking?
First thing I did was burn a chicken alive.
Oh.
And everyone hated me because I hate chickens.
I just kick them and shower them. It's funny.
No, but I did get my revenge. I shot a chicken from above and then posted to the guard and then ran away.
They should have done it like Zelda, where the chickens are basically immortal and invincible.
And then kill you.
In swarms.
Okay. We've got just enough time to discuss this topic, since well, it's relevant now with the recent tragic events that happened, and yeah, it's about cost. And well, it just brings us to the only piece of news, and it was like MCM were advising people not to bring realistic looking weapons, which I guess segues to this topic, which was, I'm trying to think that when it comes to cosplay risk, it only really occurs with like guns. It's never going to really occur with, I don't know, something like, well, Kerrigan or I don't know, something from Warcraft. Because I'm just thinking, all the nose. Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
He did put on the Facebook MCM page that this rule only applies for firearms. Because everybody was like bombarding him with questions about like, oh, is this sword okay? And they're like, oh, is this okay? But it's like,
I got fed up of watching it.
just firearms.
Yeah, anything that might cause concern.
Yeah.
Please, until you get to the XL Center, cover your props, because yeah.
Or even like put them together at the center if you like have to bring it. Like, I was talking to Sarah about this. Because of what happened, I don't think, out of respect, people shouldn't bring them anyway. Because there's always another convention.
Exactly.
And people are on edge. And
Well,
there's
yeah.
high security and the terror level being raised. I think like you should do your part and just not cause any unnecessary concern.
There was actually someone on the Facebook page going, I don't know if this was a rumour, but it was from a good source, that there was a Deadpool cosplayer complaining because he was like, well, I can't be Deadpool now because I've got no guns.
Rubbish.
And I'm like, dude.
You're Deadpool. You're Deadpool. It's like, how good?
Just take,
Yeah.
all you need is katanas, that's it.
Yeah.
To be honest, you don't even need katanas. You just need his outfit, because it's like he's. I don't know. Let's be brutally honest. I don't think anyone else is going to mistake Deadpool other than Deadpool, unless, of course, you put some blue in your outfit. Then people will say you're Spider-Man.
Yeah, You could
Or
bring
Spiderpool.
you could bring like rubber ducks and you'll still be okay.
Yeah.
It's Deadpool. He's quirky. He's
Bananas.
bananas.
But
Go
the
to
thing is,
Asda and pick up some bananas, most cheapest prop ever, and then at the end of the day, you could eat them.
yeah. Or like, because we're being cosplayers, we have more than one costume, so maybe just bring something else just for this weekend.
Exactly. Like ages ago when the unfortunate incident where that poor guy got like killed and his head like taken off, unfortunately. The girls who were cosplaying the Lolita chainsaw cosplayers, I don't know the name, but part of the game you have like your boyfriend's head.
Oh, Lollipop Chainsaw.
Yeah.
That was it. All those cosplayers
They carry around a dead head, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't bother with the head out of respect, and it's like that's all it is, common sense. It's like common sense. Just you know what the situation is. You know people will be in high alert, uneasy. The best thing you can do is just obey these one-time rules, and then you know it'll go
Don't
smoothly as
take
well.
that.
Right, you know,
Sorry?
Yeah, don't take that grenade thing.
No. Oh no, you mean Jeffrey?
No, I've got a grenade.
Oh, you got it. Oh, okay. I was thinking I've not got the camera on, so I was like, but yeah. And then there was a stupid person that decided to play a prank in Manchester city centre of putting a fake bomb, and it's like 24
that
hours
is
after it.
not funny whatsoever. What the
No.
fuck? Seriously.
Oh, he got his 4 armed policemen dragging him across.
Rightly
His
so.
head-
Rightly
Yeah.
so. Rightly
His head
bloody
was
so.
nearly on the floor, and they were just dragging him. They did not care. They had no tolerated for him, and I would have applaud because
Do you
you
think I've got
don't.
enough grenades?
I can't.
The
see.
the cameras aren't working, bro. But yeah. Yeah, don't worry,
This is like-
guys. Eventually, I will get my setup. Either I will just get my computer fixed, or I'll just get another laptop. Eventually, my cameras will. Oh, now your grenades. Are those the protein shaker grenades? They are, aren't they?
They're the grenade peel things. I know some that works at Holland and Barrett, and they send me these, and I'm like, yay! So I get these through the post. They're empty. It's hilarious. Like, they're so good though because you can use these as cups.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
But like that's the big one, and that's the smaller one. This is the one I prefer because they're actually like proper grenade side. But
Though it probably would not be a good idea in Cosplay World to have those now. I'm just saying, no. As cool as they are.
everyone needs grenades. But to be fair, if I actually had one of these on me, it's so easy to just go.
Yeah, but I think, as we're talking about this issue, I think, given this week, it's just not a good idea. It's not a good idea.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna carry grenades around all the time. It's just
Okay, but no, the main point, this is just out of coincidence. Okay, because I unsubscribed from the MCM group, thank God, because my sanity is it's kind of important to me. And it's like, look, this is the most first world problem ever. It's like, oh my God, we can't cosplay. But it's like, yeah, given the week now and again, the fact that people are generally on edge, and it's like the bizarre thing is, I think we actually forget, even though cosplayers, they're the most visible because obviously we wear big bright outfits, and a lot of people, we still technically are outnumbered by the normies. There are more normal people there consuming the event to buy stuff, go to the panels, meet the guests. I don't know, maybe I need to do statistics on that, but I'm pretty sure cosplayers are not the majority there.
I think we're only if it's usually 115,000, I think cosplayers are only 35 to 50,000, and then the rest is that's something I saw from I think Joe did it a breakdown a couple of years ago of it, and that's, if I remember rightly, it was 35 to 50,000 for cosplayers, and then 60,000 for, which makes it really weird to think there was 50,000 cosplayers.
Okay, but yeah, I
The way
think.
I see it is like
Go on.
you can't let something like this affect you forever, because I flew like literally a week after 9/11. I am not worried about planes, and even that didn't put me off planes. And I flew a week after, and it's like
Yeah.
things could be worse.
Yeah.
It could be a nuclear attack.
If you stop going to these things because you like enjoy them or like because you're scared, then they've won basically.
It's a sad fact that it could happen anywhere. I could go to Liverpool and shop, and unfortunately, touch wood, it could happen there. It's if you let them win and you're stuck in a house, they want to control you by fear. That's what they do in their home country, and it's following a few rules over the weekend versus the actual event getting cancelled. And I know what I'd pick. I'd follow a few rules. I'm not taking certain things with me, like obviously because my costumes aren't really much this weekend. I'm not taking my scissors. I'm not taking my glue gun. Just to not get just to make it easier on myself. So it's like just go have fun. You know, be wary obviously, but that's anywhere.
Yeah, and these rules aren't going to be for every MCM. It's just in light of recent events.
But
It's like it was like no, 2 years ago. 2 years.
the Paris attacks, wasn't it?
No, that was no. Paris attacks was a couple of years ago. No, but it was last. Was it last May or the year? Yeah, it was last May.
Yes.
I was on the Sunborn, and literally, someone got stabbed literally down the road. It was literally just past the. It was past Royal Victoria, but on the other side of the rail tracks. Someone got stabbed over there. That's not too far from the XL. And then they heightened the security measures, and there was nothing. We didn't have any issues with the police there. And yeah, there may be armed troops this time, but they're doing their job. It's not gonna matter.
Yeah, it's just important to not make their job more difficult than it actually is by being dicks.
I know some of the security guards at the XL Centre can be horrible, but at the end of the day, they've got probably a really important job that is a very stressful job. Because you have your attendees' safety in your mind, so that's their job to keep the attendees safe and sound. So, and they're probably going to be on very, very high alert over the weekend. So they're probably going to be a little bit more
douchey,
yeah. But at the end of the day, they have all right to be, as long as they're not completely horrible, being horrible to you, as in as long as they're professional, then unfortunately just go with it. Make their time, make it quicker in the sense. As long as they're being professional in their job role, then just listen to them.
The only problem I see is that car park.
Yeah.
That car park's underground. They don't have security down there.
No.
And that is the one place you can easily bypass.
But maybe they'll do.
I'm not
They
too sure.
cannot check every car.
They can't check every car, but in all honesty, the oh God, I hate talking.
If you took up one pillar down there, that's the whole building gone.
I don't want to discuss this because it's morbid as hell, and I don't.
I know. I'm just pointing out a flaw that if I know they're raising security, but when you think of stuff people expect it to be the main concourse or one of the halls. Wait, you think outside the box, the car park is the most logical place.
Maybe because of what happened, they will be checking every car because you kind of have to go in one by one anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be.
Getting into that car park's going to take forever then.
Well, I think
Getting anywhere, I think, is going to take forever.
Well, I didn't want to say this because it's morbid as hell, but I'm surprised. As far as memory goes, a Comic-Con has not been hit by such an attack yet, because you kind of think.
Touch wood.
Yeah, I know this is why I don't like talking about it, but it's a case of you especially given that MCM love to keep boasting that it's got 130k attendance. I don't know about you, but that does scream Target, doesn't it? But yet, and you kind of think, especially at Comic-Con, because a lot of people are naturally going to be wearing masks, they're going to be in disguises and stuff, and yeah, you just think it is a perfect target. But yet, as far as memory goes, it's not happened.
No, well, touch wood. I think they target media in the sense of what will hit hard. And to be fair, that's all I'm going to say on there, but because it is depressing.
It is massively depressing. It's not the sort of thing you would tune into the show, because we're supposed to talk about Bryony's quirky adventures of living on Haribo in Portugal. Portugal was good, wasn't it? Though, did you actually get a chance to look around?
Yeah, we stayed an extra day, so we looked around the city and went to the Oceanarium, which is the best Oceanarium in Europe, and I can see why, because it has this massive tank in the centre, and all these other tanks went into it, so no matter where you went, you could still see this massive tank. It was amazing.
I don't know. I think you know what I'm gonna say, aren't you, Hannah?
I was going to say Dragon Con.
Dragon Con.
No, not Dragon Con. No, not Dragon Con.
The aquarium across the road.
Georgia Aquarium would probably give it a run for its money, because they had a whale shark there, and those things are huge.
Yes. I remember looking up and going, oh my god. Like, wow, this is nice little tunnel with little
you basically saw a bus, but it wasn't a bus, it was a whale shark.
Yeah.
There was one comment that I saw on the MCM page which made me kind of laugh at the sheer ridiculousness of it, was the fact that someone suggested, oh, maybe everyone should get pat down. It's like, do you know how long that would, one, take, and two, invade privacy?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can only be patted down if they've got possible cause. If you're patting down 135,000 people, you won't get in.
I'm pretty sure this time around there is going to be. To be honest, there's always police presence in just about every. Even Birmingham had police presence. I'm pretty sure there are going to be sniffer teams, because even in my neck of the woods, Stratford, and because obviously because I've got the Westfield shopping centre. There's been a lot of armed police recently, and it's like this was even before the terror hit. So I'm pretty sure there are going to be suitable and sniffer teams and random metal detectors, because that has been popping up recently. So if anything, because of the heightened security, things are probably safer than obviously a week ago when we weren't aware of it.
Yeah.
What annoys me is that there's 5,000 military troops in London because there isn't enough police. And guess why there isn't enough police? Because
of the cuts.
Because Teresa made 20,000 police officers redundant.
Well done. This is why I'm voting.
Slightly. In October, they had sniffer dogs, and they were sniffing everybody's suitcases.
Well, there you go. So yeah.
Maybe they'll do that with the cars when they come in. Just let the dogs.
Yeah.
Sniff. Done.
To be fair, I'm used to being treated like a terrorist when I go for airports.
I'm pretty sure I can't remember if they were doing it, but I'm pretty sure there were the people with little, they did a little mirror search underneath every car. I'm pretty sure they did do it at one of the expos, because I did see it.
Confident that they have taken the necessary precautions, because they have to. They have responsibility for their attendees.
Well, we're gonna yeah, go on. Sorry.
If they thought it was going to be able to keep the attendance safe, they would have just cancelled the event.
Yeah.
And I think if it unfortunately happened close to the event, I think they would have done. They would have cancelled it. I had a feeling, but it's not. It's still going on. I've got to say this as well, because I am working with the desk. everyone on the team is working their butts off to get everything done and make it run smooth and to give everyone a good time. So I will put my hands up. Everyone is working their damn hardest.
And they don't get paid either. They are like
Volunteers, yes.
Yeah.
They work. I think I did it once. I think I helped out at Euro Cosplay in October.
Mm.
I seen you on stage. Sorry. I was like, yay, Byrony!
I was the most obvious stage helper ever. They lost a stage ninja, and Matt went up to me and he was like, "You're wearing dark trousers and a black top. You're my new stage ninja." But yeah, they work from like till it opens until long after it closes. If they don't get paid, they don't. Yeah, they get like accommodation, but that's it. And you have to deal with like annoying, abusive people as well.
Yeah, I was like there on Liverpool and Birmingham, and I've got to say, people that work behind the scenes are like, I've always been patient with people behind the scenes, but I am extra patient now. You just don't know the work that goes into it.
On the topic of like helping people, when you're not doing a competition or wearing a costume yourself, it is so stressful moving other people's props and helping other people's costumes.
Like I did with Dave last year. That was right. Carrying that hammer, I want to kill someone.
I was so terrified I was going to break something or fall off the stage. Or like I was helping Jazz the last year's. Was it?
Oh yeah, no, Jasmine. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
With her blood. Was it Bloodborne?
Yeah.
Bloodborne.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful
Bloodborne.
costume.
He made this really cool chair out of cardboard, and she was like, "You have to pick it up this way, and you have to hold it this way, because it will fall off. And like you have to place it this way at this degree, facing the audience." You're going on stage in 3 minutes. Why are you telling me this now?
Oh wow!
It's like we fixed. I helped fix Alice's box last year at when she was in the queue. She had that chest, didn't she?
Oh yes.
So like we just, because obviously Dave was like one of the first people on. We just sat there fixing it, waiting for, because obviously we like sat downstairs and it's like, we'll fix this. We've got nothing else to do.
All right. Before we wrap up, I'm going to probably have to edit this into the previous section because this is deadly out of order. I just wanted to point out, just finishing off the main topic. In the grand scheme of things, we have really lax rules. And you were mentioning how horrible the security was. I have to admit, that was only the case like 3 years ago. They were so bad that they told me to snip the ends of my arrows. But, recently, some of the MCMs I've been to, I've been relatively unmolested. You had one guy take a look at my arrows and you would just say, yeah, fine. But,
I've carried a real bow and arrow into that place.
You shouldn't have, but whatever. At the end of the show, I've got some amazing Olympic level editing to do now. All that's left to do is say thank you very much to my guests who kindly donated their time. Thank you very much, Hannah, despite dropping out of the calls, even though it won't seem that way because I'm going to edit it like a boss.
Because you're awesome. Thank you for having me.
Everything is awesome.
Okay, and thank you very much, Byrony, again. Very, very enlightening. I had no idea that was metal, and now I've got to rewatch those videos. I've got to rewatch France because. Yeah. And
thank you for having me.
Of course, and thank you very much again, Kristian. And let's do the regular plug-in. So I can never get the name of your cosplay page. Kanda Rare, was it, Byrony?
Caldori.
Caldori. Yeah, damn. Yeah. And well, where can we find you? It's just on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Facebook and Instagram. I'm trying to do more on Instagram now.
Apparently that's the trend now, because apparently I heard because Facebook are doing that stupid thing with you have to pay money to actually get your post read.
Yeah.
So does Instagram.
Really? They do that now? Bloody hell.
Instagram has Instagram has an even worse algorithm than Facebook, because you look at your Instagram feed, it's like, oh, this is from 4 days ago. What? Like, at least because it's not in chronological order anymore. It's like who you most view or most look at or most like come up in your feed first, and then like it's like, that's a stupid algorithm. So it's like, I ain't posted on there since March, I don't think. I ain't posted on any of my social media since March because I'm dying.
That's kind of morbid, and I'm now gonna rewind it back. And of course, Hanna, Small Fry Creations, and anything else on social media?
Yes, if you type in onto the family forum of Google Small Fry Cosplay, you'll find me on all platforms.
Excellent. And Kristian, the Heartbound Creations, wasn't it?
Heartbound Cosplay on Instagram, Facebook, and then Twitter. Heartbound Prop. Because my name's too long on bloody... Heartbound Cosplay is too long for Twitter, apparently.
Really?
So I had to change it under Heartbound Props.
What? Really? You can't have long... I can understand...
You can't have longer... Because where Heartbound is 10 letters already, and you can only have 15. Cosplay is too long.
Okay.
It goes to cosplay. So I was like, oh, I'll just put it as props.
Okay. And where can you find...
Twitter.
And where can you find me? You can't find me. I'm a social recluse. You can find me on YouTube. That's it. This is the only time you which is kind of weird. So yeah. So you'll probably find me on the next episode, which will probably be you and me, Hanna, talking about our magical adventures at MCM London, because we always talk about MCM London because it's the biggest UK.
Yes.
And by the way,
I've not been for 2 years now, so I am looking forward to it.
I would love to live in that world where you could look forward to MCM London.
I think because I'm doing something different.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to the difference.
I would look forward to anything that gets me out of the house.
Oh.
Anyway, guys, adios!
Bye-bye!
Bye.